So welcome students.
Morning, sir.
Morning. So let everybody come. So let's start. Shall we start?
Yes, sir. Let's start.
Others will keep on joining. Cannot wait for everybody. So most of the students have joined. Okay. So in this session, we are going to touch upon differentiation, calculus part. Now the question is, what is the use of differentiation for an MBA student? Can anybody tell me? Could you get an idea from where we can use differentiation in MBA program, or a management student? What is the use of differentiation or calculus? Any idea? Some of you are BCom graduates, must have used somewhere in the economics course. Did you use economics somewhere? Differentiation, dy by dx? Yes, class? Anybody?
Sir, elasticity of demand.
Yes, good, very good. Elasticity of demand, we use this. Then we also use this in what? Costing part. Average cost, marginal cost, average revenue, marginal revenue, if you recall. Pricing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Must have studied na? Monopoly, oligopoly, perfect competition. Some of you who have studied economics, maybe in 12th also, some of you must have studied. Then we use it in operations also. So differentiation is very important because it has its application in various courses also, and it is used for optimization basically. So as a business management student, you must be aware of simple concept of differentiation. We are not going to go into much detail of it, but basic finding the differential of one function with respect to the other, that you should be aware of. This is what we are going to cover in this. Okay, so not exactly differential. See, if you see those who have prepared for BTech, there are separate books on differential calculus, integral calculus. BTech student must be knowing this. There are separate books which come. So you can go into as much detail you want, but we are not going to go into so much detail. Okay, so I'll just share a small PPT with you. So it's visible to all? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let us start now. We're already 11:02. Now, going by the definition of differentiation is, in mathematics, differentiation is a process of finding the derivative or rate of change of a function with respect to it. Well, let us take a very simple example. Now, in economics we studied income elasticity, price elasticity. You must have studied this, all those who have studied economics in 12th or in graduation. So income elasticity,
Yes, sir.
income elasticity means what is the effect of change in demand, change in the income of an individual. Okay. If income of an individual changes from Y1 to Y2, okay, and demand changes, this will affect, naturally when the income changes, demand will change.
Yes, sir.
So if you have more income, people will buy more. If you
Yes,
have
sir.
less income, buy less. So demand will also increase from suppose X1 to X2. So the change in demand is given by, so see it's like this.
Customers.
I'll just like this. If I take Y1 is Y is income and X is demand. Y changes from Y1 to Y2. This is the income change. At Y1 income, your demand was X1. At Y2 income, your demand becomes X2. So there is a change in demand. There is a change in income also. This change in demand is given by delta. Change in income is given by delta Y. Delta Y means difference.
Change in income.
This is called delta X. Okay. So rate of change, the change of Y with respect to X is given by delta Y by delta X. This is what differentiation is. Okay? It's just rate of change of a function with respect to a variable. Commonly in differentiation, instead this delta is replaced by d. It's called dy by dx. Understand? So it means differential of function y with respect to a function x. Clear? This is what we have to find out. And there are certain formulas for it. And it's very simple if you understand it. But you have to please mute the audios, guys. Yes. Every time this happens, time and again, it keeps on happening. Now, dy by dx is what we are concerned in finding. Correct? Clear this? Let's move further on this. Now there are certain formulas which we are going to understand now, and then we will be only concentrating here on the exponential function and the algebraic function. We are not going to take the logarithmic or trigonometric functions because that is not, as a business management student, you are not concerned with those functions. You will be only doing the algebraic functions, differentiation, and the exponential functions. Okay. So
Excuse me, sir.
yes,
Sir, we need to learn only the basics of these topics. No?
bilkul basic. We are only understand the basic of this. We are not going to go into detail of this. Don't worry.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Whatever is essential as a management student, we are only going to do that. Fine. Otherwise, if you want to go into detail, as I told you, there are books on differentiation, books on integration. We are not
Yes,
going.
sir.
So it will be very elementary, just introducing you to the topic. Okay. Now, simple formula here is, because it's not clear on this slide when I show it in Zoom, but although my slide everything is correct, but here the powers are not being shown correctly. So I'm going to write down the revised formulas here in front here. See, if I take y is x to the power n, any function x to the power n. Fine. X is another variable. Now, when I say y is equals to x to the power n, then here y is depending on x or not. Just see this relation. As
Yes,
x
sir.
changes, right hand side value is an independent variable. Left hand side LHS is the dependent variable. So this is dv. I'm using the short form, that is dependent variable, and this is iv. iv means the independent variable. So y depends upon x, and this is, suppose this is a relation which exists between the two. Okay. Now dy by dx as a differential of y with respect to x is given by this formula, dy by dx. The first one I'm telling you, यहाँ पे it's not, powers is not visible correctly. dy by dx is equal to n into x to power n minus 1. This is the formula. If suppose it is x to the power 5, what will be the differential of x to the power 5? dy by dx of this, or differential of this? Can you tell me? Using this formula?
5x raised to power 4.
Yes, correct. So this is how we use. Simple x to the power n, it will be n into x to the power n minus 1. This is formula number 1. Okay. Now, the formula number 2 is, it's showing that derivative of a constant d by dx, that the differential of a is any number constant, is equal to 0. Any number constant is, if you don't have, suppose 5, 10, 50, any number, if you differentiate any number with respect to any variable, its differential will always be 0. Understand this. Differential of a constant is always 0. Fine. Now, next formula here, next it shows derivative.
Sir,
Yes.
sorry for the interruption. So can we take a practical example of?
I tell you, if I say, suppose y is equal to 5, and I say find out the differential of y with respect to x. Understand? Then dy by dx is equal to 0, because y is what? Equal to a. Na? A is any constant number. Simple number. Any number, if you differentiate with respect to x or any variable, it will always be 0. This is okay. So abhi we are going to take the questions. Don't worry. Abhi I'm just explaining you the concept formulas here. Once we take the questions, maybe it will be more clear to you. Fine. Clear? Yes, you have understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. So third one is, in this is derivative of a constant multiplied with a function is a into f. Let me explain to you what it means. So let me clear this first. See, if I take y is equal to 5 into x square. Y is equals to 5 into x square. A is what a is here 5 is what a constant. Understand? And x, the power, it is multiplied by power of x square. It multiplied by x square. Fine. So this is multiplied by a function x square. Now when I have to find a differential of this, dy by dx of this 5 will not be changed anywhere. 5 will remain as it is only. There will be no change in 5. 5 will be as it is. What is the differential of x square? Abhi formula I have told you.
10x.
No, it will be 10x will be. What is the differential of x square? dy by dx of x square. 2x.
2x.
So this will be multiplied by differential of x square, that is 2 into x. What is the answer I get? 10x. So this is what has been explained in point number 3. d by dx of a into f. F here is x square. This is f function. Fine. Is equal to a as it is, constant as it is, multiply by differential of f dash. Differential का commonly हम use कर देते हैं, कभी कभी short form f dash बोल लेते हैं. f dash मतलब ये इसका derivative है. dy by dx को हम f dash बोल देते हैं. Short form होती है. ये भी, this is also commonly used. Fine. So differential of x square multiplied by 5. Differential of x square is 2x, using the formula which I told you, 2x multiplied by 5, 10x. Okay. This is what is it. Now there is a sum and subtraction rule. It says that, I'm going to take an example for this. If there are two functions which are being added, f and g, and if you're differentiating, so individual differential of function f dash plus differential of g, you get the result. If there's a subtract sign, then you subtract. Let me just show you with an example. Fine. So this is the sum rule. Then there is a product rule also. If there are two functions which are product, f and g are two functions which are product, then the formula in that case is first function into differential of second plus second function into differential of first. Maybe you may not find it so easy to understand as of now. Once I take a problem, it will be more. But to understand formula have to be understood. Okay. So this is, and there's a division rule also. Division rule is if two functions are f by g, it is f by g. Division. Then formula is denominator add as it is into f dash. If you see here, denominator as it is in the last one quotient rule, में just read it, g into f dash minus f into g dash, that is denominator as it is into differential of numerator f dash minus numerator as it is into differential of this divided by g. It's not g to g square. I'm just going to write all these formulas here for your understanding. It's not clear on this slide. Just give me a moment. Now, so let me first tell you what is the sum rule. What is the sum rule? Okay. If I take y, okay, is equals to x square plus x cube. This is, let us suppose a function, suppose f. This is suppose a function, suppose g. Okay. Now you have to find out the value of dy by differential of this one, y. So dy by dx will be equal to differential of x square. What is differential of x square? Dy by dx of x square. Tell me.
2x.
2x.
2x
It's
plus
3x square.
3x square.
3x square. Okay. So this is what f dash differential of function f. Because if I say f is equal to x square and g is equals to x cube, so this is function of differential of f and this is differential of g. So formula which I have written in the slide was f dash plus g dash. Understand? This is what this is the meaning of that formula. If there is a minus sign between the two, there will be a minus sign here also. Fine. So this is what is sum formula. Is there two function like this? It's not a rocket science. Simply you differentiate the first one and second one, and there's a plus sign. So put a plus sign. You get.
So what does the f to the power 1 and g to the power 1
Not
explain?
one is a dash dash. It
Okay, dash.
denotes f dash and g dash denotes differential of this function. I told you it's a short form. Instead of writing dy by dx or dy by dx everywhere, you sometimes write dash in front of above that function.
Got
It
it.
means differential.
Okay, thank you.
It's a dash. It's not one. Okay. So this is what is it. Okay. Now let's move further. The product rule. Okay. Now if I take y is equal to x plus 1 into 2x plus 2. Now, this is a function. Y. Now, if I assume this as x plus 1 as f, and I say that this thing is g. Okay. This thing is g. Now, the formula here is dy by dx. This is the product of two functions. It is f into g or not, correct? Y equals to f into g, where f is x plus 1, g is 2x plus 2. The formula is dy by dx is equal to first function as it is, f as it is, no change, multiply by differential of second, g dash. Okay? Understand? Plus second function g as it is into differential of first. This is the formula for product of two functions. F into g dash, that is first function x plus 1, there is no change, multiply by the differential of the g plus g as it is into differential of 1, f. Fine. So let us use this formula here. What is f? Tell me.
X plus 1, F will remain the
Right,
same.
as it is. Okay. Multiply by g dash. That is differential of g. 2x plus 2. If you differential 2x plus 2 with respect to x,
2x.
what it will be?
2.
It will be,
Two.
yeah,
Two.
it will be, yes,
2.
2. Correct. Because differential of 2x will be what? 2. Because
Yes,
2
sir.
will, there is no change in 2x. Differential of x is what? X power 1. So differential of x to the power 1 will be 1 into x to the power 0 or not? Anything raised to power 0 is 1. So differential of 2x is 2
Two.
and differential of 2 is
0.
0. It's a
0.
constant. This is first part. Add g as it is. What is g? 2x plus 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Multiply by differential of f. What is differential of x plus 1? 1 only.
1.
1.
Yeah.
Because x, differential of x is 1. 1 का differential is 0. It is 1 plus 0. और मैं ऐसे लिख लेता हूँ, आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. Just simplify it little bit more. So it will be 2x plus 2 plus again 2x plus 2. So it will be 4x plus 4. The sum of one of you have done in the chat window also. So this is how you find the differential using product of two functions. Okay, so we'll take more problem. So this is how we use this function. This is the formula of product of two functions. So this is important. अब ये formula को मैं black pen से कर देता हूँ, so that आपको ये पता हो कि ये formula मैंने I have written here. Okay, this is the formula. This is how we have used this formula for finding differential of product. Clear this?
Yes, sir.
Let's
Yes,
now
sir.
move to last formula in that, which was quotient, when there is a division given to you. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. Shall I erase this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I take a function like this, y x plus 1 divided by x plus 2. Something like this. Okay. Now if I assume this as f, numerator, at this as, okay, f by g. Now if we go to the slide, you see that formula is g into denominator as it is, into differential of numerator minus numerator as it is differential of denominator divided by denominator square. So let's use this. Formula is denominator as it is g multiply by f dash, differential of numerator, minus f as it is, numerator as it is, into differential of denominator divided by square of the denominator. This is the formula we have to use for finding. Whenever you are given in your function is form of a fraction, numerator by denominator. So numerator is suppose f and denominator is suppose z. We use this formula for finding the differentiation. So let's try to apply this. Now dy by dx, let me change the color of the pen for your understanding. Dy by dx, it is g into f dash. What is g?
X plus 2.
It is x plus
X plus 2.
2. Just a moment. Is g is x plus 2 as it is multiply by differential of numerator. Numerator is x plus 1. What is the differential of x plus 1?
1.
1.
1.
1 minus numerator as it is f into g dash. So numerator is x plus 1. G dash differential of x plus 2 will be again be 1. Okay. Differential of x plus 2 will be 1 only. 1 divided by x plus 2 denominator whole square. Okay, some of you have seen, have already solved it. But let's simplify it. Numerator go, let us simplify. So x plus 2 minus x minus 1 divided by x plus 2 whole square. Okay, now x cancels, is 1 upon x plus 2
Whole square.
square. This is how we use the quotient formula. Correct? Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
So
Now, this is how we use the quotient. Let's put that. Now, there is, suppose a function is of this e, exponential function, e to the power x. Okay. Now, differential of e to the power x is e to the power x only. Okay, e is exponential function. You know what is e? Is Napier's logarithm में हम use भी करते हैं. E is इसकी value होती है. The value of e is standard. What is the value of e? Can anybody recall? Standard value of e is 2.7. So e is an exponential. Y is an exponential function of x, e to the power x. So differential formula is e to the power x. If it is y is equal to e to the power minus x, then the dy by dx is minus e to the power. Okay, so these are two formulas which for exponents which are used. So you can just very simple, not difficult. Just memorize these also. You noted them down and memorize this. Fine. So logarithmic and trigonometric function we are not going to do. That is required in engineering. Basically, as a mathematics student, we don't need. We need exponential and the algebraic function is it. Please mute the audios. Okay, now. Fine. So, shall I move further? Yes, students? Okay. So, let's now go further on this. If I, now you try this question. Take y is root x plus x square. Can you find out the differential of this? Dy by dx of this. Please try. Try this. Root x means what is the power of x?
Half.
1
Tell
by
me.
half.
1 by 2. Yes. The power of x is 1 by 2. So it means that it is x to the power 1 by 2 plus x square. Now find out this has 1. Find the individual differentiations and add. Tell me what you are getting.
1 by 2 plus 2x.
No. 1 by 2. Wrong. Try again. Think about it.
So is it minus x by 4 plus 2x?
Let me just.
1 by 2 root x plus 2x.
Okay, so let me just show you.
2 to the power minus 1 by 2 plus 2x.
Yeah, something like that. Let me do it. I think you are making it a good attempt. See, now when we differentiate x to the power half, power gets multiplied. Okay, and then you subtract 1 from the power. This is the formula. Into x to the power. If from half I subtract 1, what I get? Minus half or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Plus this will be 2x. So half into x to the power minus half plus 2x. This is the answer. इसको I can little bit more simplify also. I can also write down 1 upon 2.
X plus 2x.
I can negative power is negative. I can bring it in the denominator. This we have done in exponents.
Yes.
Okay, plus 2x. So what is x power half? Is under root only. Okay, so it is 1 up 2 root x plus 2x. This is the answer. So if you leave the answer in this form also, here also, it is also correct. Not there is no mistake. But I have just simplified it and showed you in this form also. Correct? So this is how we find the differentials. Shall we take another example?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You noted this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I give you now a formula of division thing. Root x find out a differential of this. Root x is f, this is g. So the numerator by denominator formula, use this formula and find out the value. Try this. So did anybody solve it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what answer did you get?
Here minus 2x to the power 3 by 2
Mhm.
upon 2x to the power 9 by 2.
Okay, so let's now try to do it also. So this is f. This is so formula is g into what is the formula? G into f dash minus f into g dash divided by g square. Right? So g is x square into differential of under root x. Differential under root x will be half into x to the power minus half. Okay, minus f as it is, first numerator as it is, that is x to the power half or under root एक ही बात है, as it is, into differential of denominator. Differential of denominator is x square, differential will be 2x divided by x to the power 4 square of the denominator. But you either you can leave the answer in this form, not an issue, fine, or you can want to simplify. Objective is, as a management student, we expect that you should know the formula and you know how to apply this. Calculations, if you have done, your question is correct till this point, it means you know the concept, you know the formula, you know the application. Rest is the calculation part. We don't look into so much into the calculation part. But it should be correct till this point. If there's a mistake here, then marks may be deducted. Okay, and then you just simplify, multiply, use the exponent rules, add the powers, subtract it, and then you get the final result that you can. But till this point, it is important. You must get it correct. Fine. So if this is correct till this point, answer may be mistake there, very little, half a mark may be deducted for this. Okay, so this is now the across the globe, this is the step marking is done and you are given weightage. So whatever you have done correct in your question in any subject, you will get marks for that, which is incorrect you may not get. This is how CBSE also does it like this. Others also do this. Okay, so clear this thing? Shall I proceed further? Yes.
Yes, sir.
You can keep on responding. Actually, if you don't respond, then how do I know? Okay. Now, one thing more I want to tell you. You must be knowing using differential, you can find a maximum and minimum value of a function. If I take y is two x cube plus 4x plus 1. And I tell you, find out the maximum or minimum, find maximum value of this function. Okay, the method is like this. For finding the maximum or a minimum value of any function which is given to you, the method is step 1. I'm writing this step, you can note it down. Step 1, for finding the maximum or minimum value of the function, find the value of dy by dx. First find dy by dx. Okay? And put it equal to 0. Put it equal to 0. Okay. Now, once you put dy by dx equal to 0, solve step 2. Solve for values of x. Solve for the values of x. You may get two values because if you see this, it will be a quadratic function type differential. When you put it equal to 0, there will be two values of x. Okay. Fine. Step 3. Find d2y by dx square. Now, what is the meaning of this? Whatever you get as dy by dx, if you further differentiate with respect to x, understand? That is called d2y by dx square. Understand? Yes, everybody?
Yes, sir.
So, what is d2y? That is further you are differentiating. dy by dx you have got. If you differentiate dy by dx again, you get d2y by dx square. If you further differentiate, suppose d2y by dx square, it will be d cube y by dx cube. Fine. So that is successive differentiation. That is successive differentiation. Find the value of d2y by dx square. Okay. Then put values of x in d2y in this. Okay? Because there are multiple values of x which you have got here. The value of x for which d2y by dx square is less than 0 or negative, it means that is maximum. That value of x is the max. At that value of x, the function has got the maximum value. Now, if d2y by dx square is greater than 0 at any value of x, which you have put, then it means that at that value the function has got the minimum value. This is the procedure. You first note down the procedure, and then Abhi, I'm going to take a problem. Everybody have noted this method?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yes,
let
sir.
me just quickly take a question on this. If I take y, I'm going to take a very simple one to explain you the procedure. Y is equals to, suppose 3x square plus 6x. Okay. Now, plus 4. Okay. Now you have to find out the maximum or minimum value of this function. Step 1. Okay, step 1 is 6x plus 6. 4 differential is 0. This is what I get dy by dx. Next thing is put it equal to 0. Fine. So what is the value of x I get from this?
-1.
-1.
Minus 1. Now step 2. d2y by dx square. Differentiate 6. This I get as 6 only. So already without putting any value of x, I am getting the value of d2y by dx square as 6. And the value of x which I got was what? -1. Now when d2y by dx square is positive, is it a maximum or a minimum value? Tell me.
Minimum.
Minimum.
So it means at x equal to -1, function has got a minimum value. Function has got a minimum value. Now I say what is that minimum value? So what you are going to do? You put x equal to -1 in this y equation. So y equal to 3 minus 1 minus 1 plus. So it will be 3 minus 6 plus 4 will be
1.
1.
So this is the minimum value of the function. Value of y, minimum value of y is 1, at which point x equal to minus. Okay. Now when you get a positive value, a negative value, it means at that point it is negative. Had this been something else, it had been a negative sign here, then this would have been negative. -6 here. Okay. 6 means it is a maximum value at x equal to -1, whatever is the x we have got, the maximum value. So this is the procedure, maximum and minimum value of the function. Fine. So I'll give you some question for practice also on this. Maybe you need more practice on this. You can try questions. I'll share the study material with you and I'll send you some practice questions also. You can try and maybe in the next class we can discuss this. Because this is something important you use in various. You need more time. Okay, so quickly I'm going to take up another example here. If I take y is 2x cube 3x square plus 6x, like that. Find the maximum minimum of this. So dy by dx 6x square plus 1. I put it equal to 0. Now this becomes what? A quadratic equation or not?
Yes, sir.
Which is of this form: ax square plus bx plus equal to 0. If I say what are the roots of this formula is there, x is equals to, tell me what is the formula?
Sir, we can do middle term splitting in this.
We can do, but if it is a factorized, na, if it is not factorized, then how you are going to do it? Then you have to use this, na. You can do middle term splitting, yes, fine, yes, that is the method. But if you, in this case, middle term splitting will not help. Take it out. It will not help. Fine. When the question is when the factors are such that middle term splitting helps, in this case it won't help. So in that case, the formula will be.
So minus b plus minus.
Yes, minus b plus minus
Root 4 is
the root b square
b square minus
minus
4ac upon 2a.
upon 2a. Okay, so you get two values of x, and then you have to get, once you get two values of x, you find out d2y by dx square and put these values in this d2y by dx square. This way you are getting this value of x way you are getting it as d2y as negative. It means there is a maximum value at that, and this way you are getting the value of d2y by dx square as positive. It means you got a minimum value at that value of x. So this is how you find the maximum minimum values of x, and you substitute those values in y, you get a maximum minimum value of the function. This is the procedure. You can try this at home, this problem. Fine. A bit it's going to take time because there's a lot of calculation involved in it. So you can try this, and maybe I'll try to send few more for practice on your email.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Sir, dy by dx of 6x
it's 6.
is okay. Sir, you wrote 1.
No, where I wrote 1?
Sir, 6.
Oh, sorry. Yes, thank you for correcting me. Yes, I wrote 1. You are right. It is take from my side only. It is 6. You are right. I wrote it wrong. Fine. So then you have to practice this. I'm going to be more on this. You can practice those. So you need to practice this. It's not a rocket science. Fine. So we'll have to
Please send
stop.
the PPTs as well.
Yes. Yeah, PPT definitely.
Please send the PPT as well.
Yes, I'll send the PPTs like yesterday and some practice problems for you also. Meanwhile, this lecture will be available by evening on the Quick Force. You can refer them. Okay. So we'll stop
Okay, sir.
for now. Thank you for the patience, and keep on just give half an hour, 1 hour daily on this subject, so that because this is a mathematical, maybe other subjects you may not require so much attention. Fine. So that is all. Thank you so much. All the best. Take care.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.